That's me! God damn, Steve! Hey guys, it's Taz. So here, welcome to Taz Old Tubecast. As I'm here with Shiver76. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good.
Awesome. I'm pretty good. So, where are you, whereabouts are you gaming from? Just curiosity. Like,
You
where
said
are you,
what?
where are you gaming from? Like, where are you in this world? Where are you? Like, country-wise.
United
Awesome.
States, Kansas
Cool.
City, Kansas.
Awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to ask, because I always think Kansas. I'm like, seriously, does it live up to the name where it's like, yes, they do get a lot of storms and stuff out there, or hurricanes are
They legit do. It was, what was it, one time back in 2006, we were in church, and we at the church, we were driving in the city in Kansas, and there's like this huge red cloud, and like apparently there's a
Beware the red
I
cloud.
was shooting my I couldn't do it. I was
Oh
so
yeah,
scared.
that scared the living shit out of me, man. You got more balls than me. living in Kansas, you got more balls than me. Okay, so what platform are you on? You on YouTube or on Twitch? Just curiosity.
Twitch. I used to do YouTube
Alright.
for what? From 2014 to 2015.
Alright.
I first made the YouTube channel back in
Oh, yeah.
2011 though. And started recording videos still in 2014, and those were like Roblox videos. And then there was a game called Combat Arms, which is like the first person
I've heard of
shooter.
it. I haven't played it,
It's
but
kinda
I've heard of. I have friends that are into that game. They're really into that game.
Well, they actually made it, like, revamped it up, literally last month. But I haven't played it because, like, I have no way of playing it.
Okay. So
I had
So I was just gonna ask. So what general like genres of games do you play like on your channel?
FPS. FPS, like,
FPS
there's
is
games
like, you know, first-person shooters, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I mainly play Overwatch. I do have Star Wars Battlefront,
Yeah.
the 2015 version one.
Nice.
I do have Grand Theft Auto. I don't really use first person in there, obviously. I do have Call of Duty Black Ops 3, American Army, Proving Grounds, Killing Floor 2, Paladins, and Tom Clancy's The Division are all the FPS
Hey,
games I
so
have.
when you first, like going back to like when you're younger or whatnot, like games that really stuck out to you, like what genre of games, if you think about it, like what were you into when you're younger? Just curiosity, just to give people.
When I was younger, I mean, I did used to play a lot of racing games, like, and this was back when I had a PS2. So like, Midnight Club, I remember that game. I love that game. Need for Speed Underground. What else? There was, oh yeah, Burnout Revenge was my absolute favorite.
Oh wow.
All the games.
What'd you think? What
Especially
you think of
Resident
that? Like Need for Speed, like it was like Hot Pursuit or something like that, or it was like Need for Speed Wanted.
I tried the demo. I
Yeah,
never
exactly.
liked
That's
it.
what I was thinking. I'm like,
I
yeah.
was like,
I
I
stopped.
was like, if
I
that's how
stopped
all
my
the
Need for
YouTubers
Speed
are
at
gonna
like
be,
Underground 2, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's exactly where I stopped. I was like, dude, Underground is just the best Need for Speed they could ever make. These other games are making the act.
I don't know. It's like after a while. I know like for racing games, Gran Turismo was pretty good for a while, but then after a while, as years went on, the cars it just kind of got a lot of the same things. So it's like, oh, gee, now they're showing the Audi. Oh my God! Now they're showing the Z200 BMW. Whoop-de-doo.
Wait, what are you talking
like you know, Gran Turismo, like you know, it's another racing game. It's
Oh,
another
yeah,
popular
I
racing
have
game
that
out there.
game too.
Throughout the years, they actually show you get to race some of these outstanding, really awesome cars that are out there. But after a while, it gets to be a lot of the same thing. So it's kind of like after they did Gran Turismo like a year back ago, I just stopped playing that franchise. I stopped.
I mean, I didn't like Gran Turismo that much because I had, what was it,
Oh,
number
yeah?
3, and it wasn't really that good.
I just find the shifting kind of annoying after a while.
You
The
said what?
controls for the shifting, like it was all totally, the controls were a little bit janky. I find them fine for that. but that could be
Yeah.
just in my fingers, because oh my god, because I swear by the time I'm flipping between Steam controller, PS4 controller, it's freaking, you know what, my fingers, they don't work no more. They don't freaking work. So, so how long you been streaming? Like, how long you been streaming?
Uh, I made a Twitch account, this Twitch account, back in 2014 on July 30th, but I didn't start streaming till like the next year. I guess probably June or July 25th when the Combat Arms merger update came out. And so that's when I started streaming Combat Arms for about 10 months, and then I went to console gaming in 2015 of like December.
All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. So I know,
Yeah, the game
I
I
know
got
as all
was...
we're streamers, gamers, whatnot, we all make mistakes. But I'll say, like, for the new people that are just getting into streaming, if you have a word of advice to people, like, what would it be?
If I have advice
Yeah,
to
to
new
new
people?
people, to other streamers, like, you know, something they can learn, you know. Because I know, yeah.
Oh, okay, so like new streamers?
New streamers,
Alright,
people that want to get into it, people that haven't gone into it, whatever, just like a word of advice.
Alright, cool. Yes, I'll give you advice. Like, for me, the first, 100 followers to get, like, will be hard. Like when you're trying to get noticed at first, the grind's gonna be really difficult. Basically, because you're someone with 0 followers, 0 views. The grind is real, man. Like, and it all depends on what game you stream. If you stream a game that like very few people watch, you can get followers that easily. You can get noticed faster, as opposed to like streaming Overwatch
Yeah.
which has like thousands of people watching.
I swear, Overwatch
There's
is
that.
just like friggin' like wow, they have their own community already. Like that and
Oh, yeah.
League of Legends, oh my god. But I heard some of that stuff, like if you hear a lot of the talk on League of Legends, I hear that people, you have to take it with a grain of salt. There's a lot of toxic people out there. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so you just gotta watch out. Like, I'll say it like, numbers don't matter, just have fun. Because that's the one thing, is that's when you make the best content, is because when you're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure to keep rage to a minimum, because for me, I rage so much I can't even listen to myself rage.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, like Overwatch is like...
there's too many
oh,
people. Like, think of the people that play PUBG. Not saying anything bad about PUBG, but that game is a rage game. That'll make anyone. That made me rage.
I can see it if I can tell it's a rage game. I don't even play it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Counter Strike on drugs.
Oh.
But yeah, so. Oh,
Yeah, like...
I was gonna say like so in the future in your channel, like I know you've been sticking with console, but do you think you'll be dabbling into like any PC eventually or no?
PC? Hell yeah, man. I've been trying to get a PC for
Oh, really?
years. Like, since 2015, I was going to originally get a PC, but somehow I got convinced to getting a PS4 instead. Someone wanted to buy me a PS4 bundle for Call of Duty, and shit happened. I ended up getting it myself,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I ended up not getting the PC.
Okay.
So right now, for my job, I'm saving up for that.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I should be. That's another whole department. Finding the right PC, finding how much stuff you need to be able to stream and play at the same time.
Like I'll have to say with mine, because I do both, but I'll say I got the first thing, if you want to do both, or if you want to get into PC and console gaming, like if you want to stream this on your PC as well, like I'll say like make sure you have a really good make sure you have a decent graphics card, and make sure that you have a good capture card.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I'm.
Which one has the speed and performance?
I wouldn't say the best one, because I've heard bad things about this capture card that I use, but I'm still using it and I'm alive, so I'm all good. no, anyways. No, I use the Elgato HP60. I like it because it's an external capture card, and I plug it into my, literally I have to have my PC on just to have my PS4 television screen on. It sucks, but you know, it kills my energy bill, but let's just say it does the job. But if you want to go to like some older gaming, I know, like I know the HD60, it will do PS4 easily. But I'll say, but like cause like the HD60 came out when the whole HDMI thing was coming out, and that's why it had the capabilities. The Elgato HD, I believe that came out, and you know when I know PS3 was still HD, but I meant like, you know when PS2 were the older days where you had to capture by analog, stuff like that. Well, find a capture card, do your research, and look up, you know, what's gonna capture your gameplay or whatnot. Do your research, and like if you're gonna buy a computer, if you're gonna buy parts to your computer, or parts for anything really, like even for YouTube, I'll say like when I even want to get into this, I'm like, hey, I did my research, I made a list, and I made a research of everything I need, and like watch many reviews. But yeah, definitely that's all my word of advice for my younger fans out there. So yes, do your research in your shit. Shiver76, thank you for being on my show, man.
You're welcome, man.
Well, guys, that's the time we have for today. So, you know what? I'm going to put Shiver76 in the comments below. Do check him out. So, you know what, guys? Please leave me a like, because I like bacon, you like bacon, we all like bacon! And please, guys, sure, leave me a comment. If I can get better at game, please, guys, help me with my skills. Girls like guys with good skills. Trust me, I don't got skills. My girlfriend tells me that all the time. Help me out! So please, guys, leave a comment. And you know what, guys? I'll see you guys next time, guys. See you guys!